Wow, you like saying that a lot.
Yeah, well,
Alright, when we last left our heroes, they
you
were
like saying that a lot.
being very annoyed with not being able to continue playing. So we're back to play.
More. Anyways. What's influence?
That's probably why her name's the influencer, because she has influence over literally all of her viewers. I just now figured that out. I'm kind of stupid.
You're funny.
I know.
Those are the chairs.
Yes.
There's two
So-
henchymens.
What's that?
Henchymens!
This is not how I imagined the place.
You guys are kind of clustered over there back behind the chairs, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Snake is like somewhere on the wall.
Currently crushing security cameras.
Yeah. The snake's like over here.
Alright, so when we came in last, when we were here last, you guys were trying to get one of the folks out of the chair, and weren't having
Too much luck.
a ton of luck. Not a bunch, no. And then some folks showed up. We had two,
Henchies.
in this case, literally faceless henchmen, and then the influencer that you knew from before, and this other
Fulcrum.
person.
Who we do
We
not
know the name of our characters do not.
You may or may not. It depends on how much research you've done on like supervillains and that kind of
No,
thing.
I haven't taken the protege move.
So, well, you can still assess the situation or something like that to get more, to see if you can get more information. But it's based on your superior, and superior is kind of an indication of how much you've been reading the files, so to speak, or keeping up to date on this kind of stuff.
Okay, so how are we
Wait,
going to start
Sean's
this?
checking something to see if he wants to.
Assess the situation. Plus superior. Superior -1. Plus, minus guilty. I would do a plus. I would be being a +3 for assessing the situation.
-3.
-3. I would have. Yeah. I'm just gonna engage.
No.
Oh, because you have guilty right now?
Yeah. I do actually.
Cool. Yeah, that seems great. Okay, so what are you doing? The henchmen are patrolling or checking the place out.
Right. Well, I'll give them something to focus on.
Are you letting them know you're here? They're just kind of going through the...
If you let them know we're here, if you
I'll let them know
you're
I'm
here, you're going to throw the cup up, and they're going to know all of our locations.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move my guy here as
Don't just move your guy. Tell me what you're doing.
I don't feel like I have a clear head right now. I'm just gonna like undo my cup holder and just toss the cup straight to the influencer.
You have a thing you desperately want to do, and I respect that.
Or I could just way batter and punch her in the face.
And then back up and throw the cup.
I think it's more important for me to ask the question, like, what is it that you're trying to accomplish here?
Frighten her and occupy the other people. Frighten and occupy the enemies.
Joke. What's her name with my snake?
Frighten and occupy the enemy. Okay. So you're trying to startle her into doing something or something, yeah?
Yeah. What?
So you're gonna lunge up and whip your smoothie cup at her.
I think I'm just gonna pounce on her and punch her. Feel like that works better
Okay.
slightly.
Go ahead and.
All right, that's directly engage a threat.
It is directly engage the threat as you charge through
Which will
the seats here
probably occupy
at her and then leap. Interesting approach here.
Roll plus danger. That would be a +3. 10.
What'd you roll?
Uh,
A 6 and a 2?
5 and a 2. So 7.
7 and 3. Yeah, it's a 10.
Yeah. All right. Math. I love it.
All right. So what are you doing with there? Under your basic moves, you can pick two options off of directly engage a threat.
I am going to I'm going to surprise and or frighten the opposition and resist or avoid their blows.
Okay.
Specifically, avoid their blows.
I highly doubt the influencer is gonna throw a punch back at you. She's probably gonna break her neck.
Probably not. All right. So you actually striking at her?
Yeah. Bonk,
Okay.
bonk, 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 bonk.
Binkity bonkity.
Okay.
What does
Okay.
this snake help you with? Not comfort and support. Okay.
Why do you want to comfort and support someone? Why are you looking at my character sheet?
No, you're Monday's
So
alright.
she screams and backpedals and cowers back here into the corner, kind of up against the between the wall and the or in this kind of the corner between the corner and the cubicle, kind of flailing back from you, and
again.
screams out, "Oh my God, help!"
Yeah, I just sort of go into scary mode. Like,
Well, are you doing scary mode? Because scary mode is a whole different thing.
I'm
Tell me if you're, because you've got to move.
I don't have. I just don't. Yeah, I'm just being generally frightening.
Okay. Okay.
Generally,
So
I
she
just-
screams out, "Oh my God, help!" And oh boy, this is gonna. Hang on.
Oh,
That's good.
that's where'd those guys come from?
Facebook.
Why are there 4 of them? Question mark, question mark, question mark? Also, so these guys are just patrolling this edge and oh god.
Pile?
So I'm assuming they've seen us right by now.
You think he stood up and yeah, of course he did. Of course they did.
Saw me. They're upon you.
Oh crap. Did the henchman make copies of himself or did the people
No,
who
I
were
just
in the
needed
chairs?
I just needed a picture that would work. There we go.
Send dudes! That's too many dudes!
Yeah, there we go. All right, so yeah, when she calls out, everybody who was in the seats like immediately flips up their head thing and jumps up and well, the ones that are closest probably the first.
Entirely winnable situation right here.
Sure.
At least for me. I don't know about y'all.
So they're all rushing at you, and you kind of don't know what to do. In fact, the 2 patrol guys I'm going to put down here in the corner because they sort of get out of the way.
Right, you know what? It'll rain.
So describing these guys, I think that's important. They don't obviously look like security guys. They look like kids.
Gaggle of
Like they're
random
teenagers.
humanoids.
What's that?
No.
They're,
Yeah.
they're teenagers, like the same age as you guys. Well, varying ages, but you know, generally speaking, teenagers. All right, so you're getting rushed by like
Right.
20 plus teenagers who may or may not all have superpowers.
Gaggle of Twitch.
They're all
Sean's
shouting
facing
stuff.
13.
Stop that! What are you doing? Get away from her,
Gaggle of tier 3 subs.
you monster!
Me and girl 5 are facing 11. Sean is facing 13.
And Girl 5's like, what do we do? These are children. These are not villains. These are the people that we're here to save. What do we do? What do we do?
Use non-lethal force.
To do what?
Capture them?
Defeat.
Why are we defeating them? They're the people we're supposed to protect.
Yes, but
They happen to be punching me right now.
They're not exactly punching you.
They happen to be insulting me right now.
Okay.
mentally punching you.
Whatever.
Mentally punching.
Listen, I'm insecure right now.
Freaking ugly loser.
Shut up. I'm a robot.
They're mentally punching you.
Yes.
Mentally
They're
punch.
emotionally abusing you.
Mental punch.
So yeah, they're reaching out and basically grabbing you and stuff. So they're just basically trying to grab you and stuff, but they're also like obviously have power. Some of the people that are grabbing you are quite strong. Some of them, their eyes are glowing or they're giving off like, you know, aura signatures.
Not a fan. All of these readings are very bad.
All right. This is this person over here.
Fulcrum.
Now I think there's been a little bit of a misunderstanding. I don't have the smooth tongue of my partner over here, but let me explain a few things. 1, we own this building. We own the floor. We own all the equipment. We're paying rent. We have a legally registered business, and everyone that is here has signed a waiver and is here voluntarily. I don't know what you think you're doing, because what you're doing is trespassing and assaulting a legal business owner in Halcyon City who is being helped by their customers. So you might want to think again, and we can resolve this quietly without involving any other authorities that might want to know what you're doing here.
What exactly is your business?
That's private.
Oh.
Okay, 2 things.
And
Do you want
then-
to sign a waiver and participate?
No, thank you. I will pass on that. Thank you.
Two things.
Hmm?
One, I don't care. Two,
Two.
I'm going to ignore you.
Do you want to keep attending Phoenix Academy? Because if you break the law assaulting a citizen who isn't breaking the law, you're going to
Kidnapping
have some
kids.
problems.
Okay,
You're
so
kidnapping kids!
I am going to. Okay, can I search the internet for like face match for this person?
Sure.
Alright, would that be unleash my powers?
That would be assess the situation.
Dang it, okay.
I mean, it could be, actually, I take that back. It could be unleash your powers.
Alright.
If you just want to learn a thing, then yeah, you could unleash your powers.
Alright.
Unleash your powers.
Plus freak, that is a 3.
Yes.
Okay.
I got it right.
3. 11.
Okay.
What's
What do you
the
want to
fi-
know? Or what are you looking up?
Where it's like image search. Where has this been seen? Where
Whereas-
has she been seen?
That is Sally Fulcrum, original name unknown. She had it legally changed about 5 years ago. She is the CEO. She's a registered metahuman and the CEO of Fulcrum Industries. What's that?
Of course, it's a mega capitalist. Damn it! Right.
She definitely has meta power. She's a registered. She's like registered in several databases as a meta. Nobody exactly knows what it is that she can do. So her tier rating in a lot of the databases is question mark. But some of them rate her as, a B. Some rate her as a C. One rates her at double S.
For
That's not
what?
good. That's
Wait,
not
what?
Based on encounters, so the double S one is rated on people that she has encountered and defeated. But how they're rating defeated, doesn't seem to involve combat. It's just people who have surrendered to her. And based on some of the people who have quote unquote surrendered to her, this one website decided to rate her double S. We don't know how she's doing it, but 3 or 4 people that should have been able to kick her ass basically ran away with their tail between their legs. So nobody's quite sure what she can do. And the influencer has some misdemeanor stuff. She's in a lot of civil lawsuits where people are families are angry with her and suing her, but she hasn't had any criminal charges brought against
I wonder
her.
if I can find a piece.
She's released from the thing that happened out on the docks on bail, which means there's a court hearing that's coming, but she paid a lump sum of money to be released on her own recognizance, and she doesn't get that money back until she shows up in court on the court date.
So I wonder if I can find a roll of duct tape.
Probably not.
Sally Fulcrum. I'm going to hate you harder.
Do you really think that's a good idea?
Not a
No,
idea, Shell.
But I don't care.
Shell, you are dumb.
What are you doing? Are you trying to convince him not to do this?
I think she's a bit busy.
I mean, they're not actually
I'm
doing
busy trying
the ones over here by her and Girl 5 are looming, but they're not grabbing her.
We're just
Meanwhile,
gonna
You literally have a half dozen to 10, 5 to 10
baker's
people
dozen.
I'm
with
trying to
hands on
just
you.
shift around plates to get him off me.
I mean, you can try to get loose from them. That's not
You
a
have a
problem.
baker's dozen people on you.
Anyways.
Well, no, I shifted them around. It's evenly split. Anyway, Zoe, can you please not make that noise? It's just getting picked up by the mic.
Right.
You're a little bit out of your depth, and I understand that you're probably here with good intentions, and that's commendable. I think that you're going to learn a lot at Phoenix Academy, but right now, I just don't think that you're working with all of the information that you need to have in order to make good choices.
I would like to know.
I'm in the middle of doing a move. Can you wait? Like I said, I think you're set to be a great hero someday. But right now, I think you've got some stuff to learn, and one of them is when it's really not a very good idea to fight. And she's going to, since she has influence over you.
Damn adults.
What?
Damn adults.
Damn adults. She
Aha!
is shifting her labels.
Right.
Danger down, mundane up.
Haha! She doesn't immediately have influence over me.
She
Yippee!
doesn't. That's correct. She does not have influence over you.
I'm
She totally does
special.
over you, though.
No.
Well, you got to roll first.
Right. Okay. So.
So look at the move. Look at the move sheet.
Basic moves. Alright.
When someone with influence over tells you who you are and how the world works, accept what they say, or you can reject their influence. When you reject someone's influence, roll. Just roll. There's nothing on it. You just roll and look at the dice. There's
I am getting mixed successes every time.
Well, we'll see how it goes.
I do good dice. I jinxed myself that night.
You kind of did.
5! Damn it! Damn it!
All right. When you reject someone's influence, roll. On a hit, you successfully hold to yourself and tune them out. On a 10 plus, you can choose 2. On a 7 to 9, choose 1. But on a miss, their words hit you hard. Mark a condition, and the GM will shift your lip.
I don't want.
So
I've got 4.
you've got. What are your conditions that you have right now?
Angry, guilty, insecure. I will have 4.
Okay, hopeless.
No.
And I say the hopeless thing because it seems like she's just got all the bases covered. You've got like 24 superpowered teen individuals at your power level or around there, or at least at some power level, who are all on her side, plus the influencer who hasn't yet tried to actually mess with you yet, but that could be a thing. And Fulcrum, who you keep thinking about those ratings of like A class, B class, C class, double S, who the hell knows? Who knows what she's doing? And it just feels gross.
Oh.
First of all, switch your labels. Move your
Monday.
mundane goes up by 1, and
0.
your danger goes down by 1.
Resource sucks. Listen to mysteries.
So, I'm curious, who from school, not necessarily from homeroom, but who from school is in the crowd? You can make somebody up. You can say it was like an upperclassman or somebody from honor roll or something like that. Like it could be somebody from the class if you want. If it's somebody from the class,
Random upperclassmen with lightning swirling around them.
Okay. Are they in like honor roll or something like that? Okay, so here's what I'm saying. I don't need somebody to be from homeroom, but I'd like them to be somebody who's important to somebody from home. If they're in honor roll, that means there's somebody who's important to
Whatever.
Flexigal. Because Flexigal's like all happy about being part of honor roll now. That guy?
Really?
Really?
Right?
Super Chad?
Really? Really?
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Sure, we can go. Where did you find him?
Student body, honor roll, club member, crasher, parentheses, Chad.
Crasher. Okay.
Alright, okay, neat.
Yeah, I have a meme on him.
If I punch myself and it hurts, am I too strong or too weak?
Yeah, that's the kind of thing that... So he is one of the people gripping you. And he's invulnerability, super strength, kind of the basic, crusher package.
It's Crasher.
What's that?
It's Crasher.
Actually.
Crasher, crusher, whatever.
Actually.
Did you just...
Yes.
Did you Tsukishima me?
Yes.
It's not Tsukishima.
I mean, he does it too.
Yeah.
It's Crasher, actually. Anyway, all right.
Anyways.
So...
Right. Okay, so I'm gonna get one last tiny little one-up.
What's that mean?
So, I'm like...
Oh, mark potential.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Neat.
Learn something.
CEOs are evil.
What's that?
Billionaires are inherently evil. That's the lesson learned here.
Oh, you're at that stage. Okay.
Alright, so I'm like...
So you kind of do the hands thing, so they're like, all right, and they'll let go of you?
Fine. And as I'm passing through here, I use my eyes and I take a quick picture.
Of what?
The chairs, making sure.
Oh, yeah.
Making sure Fulcrum's in there.
And
Would that be unleash?
Give me a sec. Give me a moment of silence, please, as I look up a thing.
Hey.
I'm trying to think of like the right move here. I mean, you can certainly just take a picture. I'm trying to think what are you looking to do? Tell me more about what you want to do with you want to have it so you can do research on it later?
Well, I've got cameras for eyes. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna catch a picture of most of the chairs with Fulcrum in it.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm gonna post it to the internet.
Oh.
Try to get the influence.
To what, again, Can you close that door? Again, to what purpose? Like just to make her mad, or?
I want to. If her PR team has to get involved, I'm off to a great start.
Okay.
What's an amazing start?
All right. So what we're going to start off with is a superior roll. Actually, give me Unleash Your Powers to get like a whole bunch of stuff. Okay. But keep in mind that you have a -2.
Where's my? Okay, thanks. You took my basic move.
Sorry. So it's as Unleash Your Powers is freak.
Which
but
is still a +1.
It's still a +1, even with the penalty.
Because I'm just that mentally messed up right now.
5? Okay. You've got pictures, but they're not any of them. Like, you're just basically kind of shook up. So the pictures aren't very good. Like, the angles aren't very good. It doesn't really show what you want. Like, you've got a picture of Fulcrum, but not with the chairs. Like, not in a way that you can really see very well. A lot of the people are milling around, so they're sort of in the shot. And I know, it's hard. Did you mark potential just now?
Oh, I should have.
Did you just get another?
Now wait, if you want,
keep missing
hey,
Zoe.
actually, before you do, you can push to a 7 because Girl 5 and Zoe can both spend team
Yes,
for you.
yes, please. I beg of thee.
Okay.
You can text the both of them and be like, get as many pictures as you can, please. Okay.
You've got a ring that can do that. You've got a bigger ring.
Well, she's got tech. All right, so listen, you can. It's unstable or temporary, which you don't want, or you take a 5th condition.
Well, I'm already flinging the scene, so
What's that?
I will.
Mark afraid. At the sheer amount of power that this corporation person seems to have.
And I have absolutely smack dab 0 conditions.
Which makes you my highest level priority.
Oh no.
All right. So, all right, kids, why don't we leave out through the front door this time?
Fine.
Choices. Just a little bit more thinking, a little bit less acting with your heart.
I have surround sound speakers. I can hear everything.
Right, but this is against her, not you.
Still.
She's shifting her labels.
What?
Oh wait, she can't. God dang it! Okay.
Victory!
Dang it. Can't shift your labels.
It's like her whole thing.
She does it to Girl 5 instead.
Oh come on! No.
Sweetie, you might want to think about whether or not your heroics are going to be sanctioned or whether or not you're just doing something with friends that maybe aren't making the best choices. Well, and she kind of looks at you like, did we do something wrong?
Can I help her reject her influence?
You can comfort and support.
Like, could she like?
You can comfort and support her.
Could she like?
Comfort and support the infant.
Do you think you could like have her roll the labels? And
I don't roll, so she can't roll because she's an NPC. Comfort and support. If you make the roll, one of the options from the person that you comfort and support is getting to shift their labels, so she can undo what was done to her. But you want to wait till you get out of the building? Because they're just going to keep messing with you.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Okay, so you guys are out on the street and walking. Every single piece of body language that Shell can give off.
A strawberry smoothie.
Every single piece of body language that Gabe can give off is
Being given.
defeat. He practically has
At least you threw the cup.
I didn't actually.
Yes. Oh.
No, he didn't.
I'm just turning off my voice boxes.
Yeah, he's
No,
going.
no speakers.
Do you want to comfort and support her or
Yeah.
comfort and support him?
Yeah. Her. We don't need a mentally
I'm
ill.
fine.
We don't need.
It's fine.
We don't need a mentally. We don't need a mentally ill robot.
Okay, are you going to roll or not? Do you have influence over her?
I don't know. I have influence over.
No, it's a 7. It doesn't really matter. Okay,
7.
look at it, comfort and support. If you get a
On
7.
a hit, they wait.
On a hit, they hear you.
On a hit, they hear you. They mark potential clear condition or shift labels. Shift those labels.
Okay. If they open up to you.
Do they?
I just want to be a hero, and I thought we were going to be heroes, but then it seemed like we're not heroes, and they own the building, and they all those people meant to be there. I don't know why they wanted to be there. It seems like it's very creepy, but then they act like they're all in control, and then we left, and I want to be a hero. Are we not the heroes?
I'm not actually.
You can't help me with that.
He's currently emotionally hurt, but mechanically speaking, he can always spend team to help. So he can always say something that can help. You don't need that help right now, but anyway, so what do you say back to her about this?
Well, both of them are extremely good
At lying.
at talking.
And specifically lying.
Oh, and we're all very bad at talking, right? Like, I'm not very good, and you're kind of doing doing okay, and Shell is terrible at it. So that's all, and they're very good at it.
They're good at convincing people, let's say.
Oh, so if they're the bad guys, but they're good at convincing people, how do we beat them? And you guys just keep walking down the street in silence because it doesn't seem like that question has a good answer. But she does get to shift her labels, so she does shift, kind of undoes the shift that Fulcrum did to her.
If I say we can't, it'll make her worse. But I don't know what else to...
You can say you don't know.
I
You don't know yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot to... I didn't do a single thing. I'm actually kind of sad. Did we get my snake? Is my snake...
Your snake is with you.
Yeah.
I mean,
Cool.
unless you want it to be back in the building and spying on them.
No.
No.
Okay. So, yeah, he's inside your clothes somewhere.
I walk funky because he's lived there. I'm still not used to it because I've only had him for like 5 days. So I'm like, what?
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna have to come up with a plan the next time we see him because I don't really have a clue.
Do you want to do anything to help out poor Shell?
Yes, please.
Now, you do have influence over Shell, so if you roll, you get to add +1 because you have influence over him. If you want.
Yippee.
What do you say, though? Or do you think that the speech that you just gave is the comfort and support that you sort of indirectly say to Shell? Because you don't speak directly to him, you speak around him, and
Pat, pat.
you're the worst.
You literally just patted me on the back.
Is that an 11?
Yep.
Sure, why not?
Does she just surprise you so much that you just laugh out of sheer just the sheer dumbness of it? You should say something. You should say something to Shell, and you walk over and and you kind of turn.
Pat, pat.
Pat, and it's just so dumb.
I forgot to turn on my speaker, so it's just you can just barely hear the laughter echoing through the little ports.
So direct or comfort and support.
Directly comfort and
On a
support.
10, you can clear a condition yourself, or you can add team to the pool. You can clear a condition, but you don't have one, so you'll add a team to the pool.
Okay, I'm gonna get rid of insecure.
You don't want to get rid of angry? You laughed. It should make you happy.
I can't.
You can't be angry at Pat Pat. I mean, you can.
I cannot make jokes like you.
That's pretty good. I like that.
I think we should make a new condition. Happy gives you a +2 to those.
That's conditions are bad things.
What's the opposite of condition?
Qualities?
Happy. It's spelt with a E.
Okay, you still have a lot to get through. Okay,
Spelled
so...
with an E and not a Y.
One rant about capitalism later.
Now, I will...
And one strawberry smoothie.
My personal opinion is that comfort and support is the best way to get rid of your conditions. However, I will draw your attention to
The Almighty.
there are ways to do it that aren't that. If you look at Roll20.
How could a photo be temporary?
Hmm?
How could a photo be temporary?
Unstable, like you try to post them and
Damn internet.
and they get like taken down. They get like she hits.
Taken down
They hit them with a
because
with a C&D.
Oh,
So they use like some sort of legal thing to like get them taken down. or something like that. So if you look at this thing, there's ways to you can get rid of the conditions in various ways. Get rid of afraid by running away from something that's difficult. Angry, hurt someone or break something important. Make a sacrifice to absolve your guilt, to get rid of guilty. Hopeless, fling yourself into easy relief. Which one did you get rid of, Sean? Insecure?
Angry.
Angry.
And insecure, take foolhardy action without talking to the rest of your team first.
Is that how you get insecure? Or
No,
get
that's how
rid
you
of
get
it?
rid of it. You do so. Understand, this is a team. This is a teen superhero thing. So there's good ways to get rid of conditions by talking to people and having open and honest communication. And there's bad ways, which is generally doing something that's irresponsible and reckless.
Yeah.
So there's always ways
For
to.
example, how to get rid of guilty? Make a sacrifice.
Which is like, okay,
Here,
I'm going to
have
give you
my
guys.
daughter.
I'm going to give you guys a personal example. Let's say you did something that's bad at the house, okay, and like you're staying up till 11 o'clock at night, watching YouTube, okay,
Playing Among Us.
and I find out that you did that, and I explain that there's going to be consequences, and here's what the consequences are. And then after that, you still feel bad about it, so you just decide that you're going to grab every piece of electronics in your room and every place, and you're going to put them down in the basement in a box in Mom's office because you just need to be punished more. And I'm like, you've probably heard me say something like, "We do the punishment, you don't punish yourself. We have the consequence. We're in charge of the consequences. You don't have to do more." But that's a guilty reaction. That's like, I'm going to make a sacrifice that I don't need to make because it makes me stop feeling guilty.
I am going to order an extra large strawberry smoothie, leave,
Mm-hmm.
and go into my room and just scroll.
That's
I'm
not
not
how you
sure-
get rid of anger.
I'm not sure if doom scrolling actually helps you. Oh, you know what?
Fling yourself into easy relief.
Doom scrolling. That is a bad way of dealing with hopeless, man. But it works. I'll give you that. That is a very, very bad way for you to deal with this. Is
And-
spending the entire night doom scrolling. But
Wait, I thought he got
I
rid
mean,
of angry.
technically, I don't need.
he got rid of angry with the comfort and support. But he's doing fling yourself into an easy relief to get rid of hopeless.
Ow.
Still got 3.
Still got 3.
But at least you don't have 5.
Oh my God.
At
I gotta
least-
tell Kaylee that you figured out a way to get rid of hopeless by.
Doom scrolling.
That's not good. Okay, rough session.
Rough day.
Rough
pat.
day.
Pat pat.
Take a
You
pat.
also have to tell Kaylee how I comforted and supported him. Pat pat.
That's pretty funny.
And I rolled an 11.
Okay, thank you guys. You want to roll the dice to see us out?
All right.